Hello, Twitch. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy. What's new, everyone? What's happening? We be making cookies tonight. Uh-oh. Oops, forgot to grind coffee. I'm gonna mute this. There we go. Butter cookies. Nice. I am making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types of cookies tonight. Hopefully. Maybe tomorrow if we don't finish up tonight. I'm prepped. You notice all the butter. Actually, though, I just pulled these two out, so we're gonna have to wait for the last two. Though I assume by the time I make everything else, when we get to that one. Oop. Way overrun. I am feeling quite lovely today. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some watered down coffee tonight. That was a considerable overpour. Then again, maybe I'll discover that I've been drinking it too concentrated. Who knows? Did you get the new one? Or did you just get a cold, or... Yeah, it sounds like that one's spreading like mad. There's already confirmed cases in my county from the time it took to get here. Yeah. I only leave to restock on food, really. I have a feeling I go out a little bit more than other people to do that, but... New bottle of half and half. I'd have coffee without half and half this morning. So we'll go heavy on it this evening to compensate. I don't know. Cheers, folks. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Who's ready for some cookies? Let's see if I fully updated this or not. Ooh, there's more there than I listed. One more. Alright, so which do I start with? I'm thinking maybe the chocolate chippers. They're the old-time favorite. You got that, you got that. Oops. Yeast is trying to run away. Snickerdoodles. I'm sort of procrastinating on those because those are the ones that you get your hands dirty with. So we're going to start with 3/4 cup white sugar. Didn't expect the top to be heavier. I didn't even open this bag yet. I've got enough brown sugar for a while now. I went and oopsied and doubled ordered, and so now I have lots of dark chocolate, or lots of brown sugar, though thankfully in bags, sealed, so I don't have to worry about them going too bad. So Wholesome has probably gotten my brown sugar money for the year. Start by mixing these two together. Or three. Getting there. Want it all looking essentially the same color, which we're not quite there. There's still streaks of butter in there, but we're getting really close now. Salt, baking powder, baking soda. Eggs. Hey chat, catch. I think now is probably a good time to switch over to a spatula, and also a good time to take a sip on this coffee. Let's see how we do in our battle here. Do we have really anything over here? We have one over here. I think I'm gonna risk having the one versus damage on the other side. Victory. Victory. Bun's getting some scrolls. There's really only been one map, I think, this entire time I've come across where the flying bomber was like a beneficial unit. So we got one boss here, we got another one down here. No, just the one up there. Okay. So I'm gonna put my warrior in this top corner. And then I'm going to say, do not place. Hey, Gooberman.
Run is a 2020 movie directed by Anish Chaganty, starring Sarah Paulson, Kira Allen, and Sarah Son.
Okay. Yep. Sounds like a good one. Last time I did Millionaire's bars, I did them with Vegemite in them, in the caramel. Hope they taste wonderful, Uberman. So we've got super cookie chips, which are my choice for chocolate chippers these days. But I also got some other chocolate around here, so yeah, why not do it up a little bit. This is some dark chocolate. And then flour from the cup measure. I purposely only half-coated the chips before adding the flour, so that some of them get coated with flour and then get coated with the batter. It'll give you different results. More variety. Alright, so let's get these going in the oven. Let's start the oven up. You're still young. Wait until you feel young when they card you. You haven't even gotten to cheaper insurance age. I forget what year that is, whether it's 25 or 27. You get a drop in your auto insurance, and it's probably dependent on what state you're in. Who knows? $350-degree oven. Just making sure we're all mixed, which we aren't. No worries, Bun Buns. Didn't add any vanilla. Let's see what this is like. I think it's alright. hoping to do 4. Well, let's see if I pull that off without them melting into all one giant cookie before we do a second one. This next dough is going to use a whole lot of butter. But that's because this is also going to be a dough for 4 separate types of cookies. So you can sort of think of each one of these sticks as being a different type of cookie. Well, we've done our 3 chocolate chippers, and I'm gonna bake off a single pan to see how they bake up to see if I want to do less or the same amount on the next pan. And the current cookie we're working on here is the base for 4 different cookies. So it's going to be a basic sugar cookie, which we'll cut into shapes. It'll be a thumbprint. It'll be a spiral cookie. And it'll be a spiced cookie. Hey, Chef Peanut. Welcome in. How's things treating you? I was just explaining what I'm currently working on here, the base for the 4 of the 6 cookies that I'm really sort of planning to do tonight. Making sure to well coat my sugar with fat. Vice versa. Sort of odd how things... I mean, I took all of this butter out at the same time, and 2 of those sticks were considerably softer than the others. Same plan as before, we're going to mix it until we stop getting big butter streaks in it. It's all the same color. Our oven coming to 350. I'm gonna give it a second. Let it fully reheat once more before I throw those first cookies in there. And so right now I'm going to take a quarter of that out. Lots of spice. Bit of salt in both. Alright, let's throw our first batch of cookies in and see how they turn out. What is it? 10 to 15? 20 to 25. I want to look at them at 15. And we need leaveners. If it wasn't for the spice, I like these three. I'm gonna do basically all the same the rest of the way. The only reason that I'm splitting this one off earlier is I want the spices in contact with the fat and directly in contact with the fat, and before we even get flour in the mix. And so that way we get even that much more flavor throughout. I only put that in one. To this, I'm going to add also just a hint of some cinnamon. See if I can do this with a whisk, or if a whisk is gonna be too weak for this project. Thank you, Bun Bun. Always with the compliments. Battle. Victory! Entropy and Bun Bun's getting rewards there. Welcome in, Treebow. On to a new map. Let's see where we got the most chests at here. I think it's down here. Maybe we can go that ride. Let's try the center route here. And we'll see how we'll do in 30 minutes. I am going to, as usual, mark off the purple section. Stay in the blue. Stay in the light blue. Put our eggs away now that we got those all in there. All right, from here, flour. Making sure I got everything else in there. Yep. It's pretty much almost the same recipe. Just a few minor differences. There's a little less sugar in this. There's extra egg yolk. This is definitely not a whisk task at this point over here, though. Or whip task. Whatever you shall call this. This is a whip, but it's also a whisk, depending on who you talk to. And I never would have thought to use garam masala prior to the ingredient challenges for doing a spiced cookie. But here we are. I think I might want to add a bit more flour into this batch. After looking at that one, I'm happy with this one being this consistency. I want these ones a little bit tighter, so we'll see how this turns out with this flour in here. I think we're okay there for that. And so for those, I will... how are we wanting to go about the rest of this? Actually, not even that much. That's okay. That'll be our thumbprints. Need another bowl. Quiet. Quiet, oven. That was 15 minutes. The recipe called for 20 to 25. I'm tempted to say those are okay. I am tempted to say those are good. We got some nice browning around the edges on them. I don't know. It's sort of torn. Let's see what we got when we lift one of these off. It's going to be a mess with as soft as it is, but I want to see the bottom. Oh wow, it didn't turn into a complete mess. We got a decently golden bottom there. I think we're safe with doing that many cookies in a tray. I wouldn't want to do an extra one in the center. It's going to risk it a little too much. But the rest of that's good. Oh, hey, maybe you want to see that. You know? Perhaps you wanted to see the cookies I've been sitting here talking about for the last 3 minutes. We have our 3 chocolate chip cookies. So let's tray up the rest of those now that we know that we're safe to do it that way. next batch. Hey, car guy, welcome in. This last one's gonna have to be like a taster tester for the baker, for the chef, because it is going to be lacking chocolate compared to the rest. We're scraping the sides here and getting all the last of the dough, but set these both in the oven now too. We'll do them for 15 minutes since we've tested that tried and true with the first batch. And we'll start in on our spiced cookies since they're ready to go. I want to get these closer to measured size compared to the chocolate chippers where I was sort of overfilling it. double guessing myself if I set a timer for those cookies. That's just sugar cookie dough. How perfect is this? Maybe it's a little short. Has that been history? I would not be shocked. We're gonna need both of those back later for both those later projects. Alright, so we got that. Done up. Oh, we can do up one more too, but I'm gonna rinse the spiced dough out of the scoop. So in time for our other cookies to come out of the oven, I am going to take these and put them all on a rack here to cool on the bottom a bit more, a bit quicker. Now, thumbprints. Check I don't have one open in the fridge. There we go, a little strawberry jam. This will work for this. Not all the way to ground, that one was a little far in. Don't know how much to really pack into these. If I should go overboard like I did with that first one, or pretty much even like that one. Not quite sure how these are going to bake out. about half and half there with overloading them, and about even. So these will be our next 2 trays going in the oven here. Got a minute and a half here to relax before our last Stream Raiders battle, our next Stream Raiders battle. Not our last, our next. I'm gonna have a piece of cookie. And actually, before I get those there, I should refrigerate these. These both need to be refrigerated to form up a little bit. But I'm happy with that first batch of chocolate chippers. Let's do our battle. To battle. No problem. No problem. Tree Bow getting those assists and the reward. Continue on here. We'll start from there. Let's get the stuff out of the oven. Second batch of chocolate chippers. Third batch of chocolate chippers. We have a we'll let that heat up once more before I put next batch in the oven. I mean, white chocolate really is just, well, is really only supposed to be essentially dairy and milk fat, cocoa fat, cocoa butter. These are looking a little, I think these are like a vegan version. They're looking a little like oily to me. Baked up. I haven't baked with these before. If you look at the ones that have cooled down now, it's like it's almost like melted into a little, it looks like it's separated when it cooked too. Like there used to be a chocolate chip there, sort of a thing. The white, the bottom there. Okay, next batch into the oven. What colors should I do for my pinwheel cookies? Red and green? What's everyone else doing for their Christmas cookies this year? While we're waiting for things to cook and for things to cool down. I'm hoping that these that are in the oven now don't spread too much. We'll see. Especially for the thumbprint ones, but because if they do spread too much, then maybe not good for doing my cutouts. We'll see. We can add a bunch more flour with rolling it out. Both for the... Oh, that's unfortunate, tree bow. For me, it's such a creative release that I sort of need a place to cook to do my thing. That one wasn't ready to move, but I moved it anyways. Yes, there are sacrifices for doing that, but I appreciate you doing so. Ah, little Miss Nikki. I appreciate it. Thank you, though. welcome in, little Miss Nikki, and your followers, whoever we can get with the messed up rating. Happy to have you. We're working with cookies tonight. We've got all of our chocolate chippers baked up now. We've got tri-color, or tri-chocolate. We got dark. We've got semi-dark. And then white chocolate in these lovely things. I've got some garam masala spiced cookies in there. I've got some thumbprint cookies that I'm hopeful they're not going to spread too much. But let's see if I can't reclaim my... Oh, these are still... Oh, they got some chocolate in those. Oops, yeah, these are a little too early to move. Can't move that over here though. Let's use small bowls. Small metal bowls for this project. Leave one of these plain. I think we get some more dye on my spatula here we can mix in. You'll note the purposeful use of metal bowls here instead of something wooden or unfinished. Hey, Evangeline. So we got our 3 colors that we're going to turn into a cookie roll a bit later, but we're going to refrigerate all 3 of these for a little bit first. That's alright, I think I told you my preference, my opinion on peppermint. I think I did alright in turn. We've got these beauties here, which are combination of 3 types of chocolate chip cookies. Oh, they aren't very cake-like. They're thin, and once they cool down, they'll be a bit crispy. They're not very. We like butter here. There's lots of butter there. Lots of spread. Oh. These are the last of the chocolate chippers over here. This is one of the last ones, obviously. We'll save that for Chef. Sticking to the parchment. Let's see how our other cookies came out. Moment of truth with her. Uh-oh. 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 Actually, I'm gonna give those another minute. Uh-oh. They spread too much. They spread even more than the chocolate chippers. So my thumbprint spread a bit. Oopsies. And that is way too wet a dough to be doing sugar cookies with, so we're gonna add some flour into this mix here. We're gonna fold a little bit into it, into what I've got here on the counter here. Pull out that other tray from the oven of the spiced cookies. They weren't that much further behind, but they are all touching. They all spread all over the place. Nice stream out. I'll give you permissions after the stream. So I'm mostly rolling this sugar dough right now to add in and incorporate a bit more flour. I've had a fair share of Discord links just not go anywhere. It's a nice platform. It's just what everyone else says. It's discoverability. I mean, The only way you get people to join into your Discord is you're like, hey, join here. Okay, where did my bullet this come out of? Alright, that's going into the fridge just like that to chill out. Every time I do it, it works out all right. But that QR code thing, every time I do it, I'm like, why am I having to do this? I'm switching between accounts or something. I think I'm gonna leave the snickerdoodles until tomorrow. Which means I think we're pretty much set with our cookies for tonight. And these turned out way thinner than I expected them to. They're still gonna look alright, for the majority of them. The ones that aren't like squished by the side of the pan here. Well, there always was going to be a cliffhanger for tomorrow because we have sugar cookies to bake, which I turned the oven off. I don't know why I turned the oven off. We have sugar cookies still to form and hopefully bake tonight. Might let that dough go overnight. We'll see how it is here in a minute. But the next project is going to be trying to make our pinwheel cookies. But as far as making another whole batch of dough tonight, I think that's a little bit of a stretch at this point. Tell me about your test here. Definitely the chef's cookie here. Another chocolate in this one. Victory! True bow and Nicholas Patton. My apologies. Getting the kills and assists there. Thank you for your assistance. Tree bow and Entropy getting the gold though. Ooh, some goodies from me too. Ooh, they're all scrolls too. Nice. Ooh. Up to level 10 on our killing field now. Keep saying that I have something to upgrade here, but there's nothing left to upgrade here. Oh wells. Ooh, I'm going rogue this time. Yeah, this is one without any chocolate in it, like, at all. With a pie? What kind of pie? Lettuce or crumb? Your pie is well received. Well, we've got some chocolate chippers here with 3 types of chocolate in them. That was our first project of the evening. There's a whole nother tray of these. Our second project, which turned out a bit runnier than expected, were our garam masala spiced cookies. Also spreading a bit further than expected were our thumbprints. And I'm working on rolling out my pinwheel cookies right now. I'm gonna put this butter back in the fridge since I'm gonna wait a day on the snickerdoodles. And rolling pin. It was an untested recipe for those and for our sugar cookies, and I'm using that same base that ended up with these, with our spread out spiced cookies. And so I'm purposely folding in a bit of flour here, dusting flour here, to aid. And right now I'm mostly just folding this into a square, but I am adding a bit of flour if I can. Back in the fridge. Same thing with the dyed red dough. Welcome, Raiders! Thank you for that raid, Chef Drunken Buddha. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, I'm Jason. How is everyone doing this fine evening? I am working on a whole bunch of holiday cookies tonight. But I cook here on Twitch 4 nights a week normally. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So Sunday, Mondays, back-to-backs. So we're going to be starting our cookies tonight and finishing them tomorrow. Thank you, Bun Buns. Appreciate the compliment. So how is everyone out there? Thank you for that raid. Greatly appreciate that. We've already got some of our cookies done. Started off with making some chocolate chippers. We got some 3 chocolate chip cookies going on here. White, sort of semi-sweet but darker on the semi-sweet, and some dark chocolate in there. A few more of those. So where are we all coming from? What was Drunken Buddha doing tonight? And these are spice cookies. I did these with garam masala, Indian warm spice, bunch of the same spices that you get in there. There's some black pepper too, so there's a little bit of... Nice! Thank you, Chef John Leong. Lovely member of Team Bone-In. Greatly appreciate that. So I was just starting to work on my pinwheel cookies here. I had the white or yellow dough that I previously rolled out, and I am now rolling out my red, and there's a green dough as well. Refrigerating them in between rolling to keep the dough somewhat chilled. got my hands all wet again. So are we cooking tonight, Drunken Buddha, or will we be playing video games? What were we up to, everyone? And I'm going to fold this into a square. After I've rolled it out. And then re-refrigerate it. Adding a bit more flour in. Because this is the same base that I used for the spice cookies. And it ran a bit too much on me. So I want to add a bit more starch in there to hold it all together. Okay, now back into the fridge. And our green dough is our third. Got stream raiders going on here if anyone's a fan joining in from the raid. Alright, back into the fridge with that one. I think I'm going to leave those for a little bit to all set up. Let's see if we got an... Yeah, this is still feeling a bit too loose for me for doing all the animal cookies. Or all the sheep cookies, not animal cookies. Holiday shapes, not animal. For anyone joining in, you can see a slideshow of my past creations. Actually, pretty old at this point. Most of those are actually from 2020. Some of them are from this year. Those potato chips were this year. So I think I'm just going to fold in a bit more flour into this batch and refrigerate it once more. I think that's enough flour to fold in. We'll let this chill down yet again. So we're waiting on all of those once again. I'm trying to spill my cookie dough and my earbuds on the floor. There we go. Hey, John Leon. Did I stop the music doing that? I think I did. There we go. Thank you, John. Thank you for suggesting me. How you doing tonight? Working on all sorts of cookies. But I think I'm going to take a pivot here and do a little work on the savory side. Make myself a little dinner here tonight. Well, welcome in, everyone, once again. What are we going to get into first? I think I'm going to do the rice first. Keep things somewhat simple with the rice. I think maybe lemon, and we'll throw in some like freeze-dried cilantro. Maybe some parsley. We can do those at the end, though. What are we going to do for seasoning? Let's do a little cumin. Why not? Not quite buns. We do have some chicken and rice there at the bottom. Got some basmati rice. Oops, let's rinse our rice. Pull out a strainer. Make sure to get all the starch on the outside of our rice grains out. Chicken, by the way, has been defrosting this entire time in the sink. Debating if I want to do 1 cups or 2 cups tonight. I never put my pans on my board without some sort of protection. I think I'm going to do 2 cups. Which, if you're trying to be accurate, cups aren't a way to be accurate in the first place, but this isn't perfectly accurate. 2 cups of rice. What'd you have for dinner? What was your dinner tonight, Gaia? I normally bag up my homemade stocks here to 3 cups each, but I used some of this the other night, so this is not an exact amount. We got some nice gelatinous chicken stock there. Nice. Add some salt, some pepper, some MSG, since we love MSG here. Brampton Scotian, yeah. Thank you for that follow a bit ago. Give that a spin. Let's see what other spices we want to add in there. I said cumin earlier. I like cumin with my rice. I like cumin with a lot of my sort of side dishes. I love it with dal or anything along that line. And I think I'm going to slice a lemon and throw it in there. Just set that down in there. That'll stay right there. But we'll get all that flavor out of that lemon, all that juice to come out. And just add that little bit of acidity to our rice. So we'll bring this up to a boil on the stove. We'll get our runny thumbprints out of the way. Actually, we're going to put this on the back burner back here. And we'll get my medium size cast iron out. We'll start preheating that for our chicken. Bit of oil in the pan. Everyone who's here just got a huge boost in sprinkles. I don't know if everyone noticed that. Nice, Gaia. Nice of them to think of you to not have to do something on a rough day. I can smell that pan already. Oh, you know what? Let's do some onions and peppers with this too. We'll put the paper towel down on chicken, allow that to dry out for a little bit. We'll chop up I got those baby sweet peppers. And I got some red onion. Hey Admiral, welcome in. Hope the sea has been fair. Nutmeg might be nice. Thank you for that raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, I'm Jason. Chef JT. I stream here on Twitch 4 nights a week. Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays. I'm gonna turn the heat down on this pan since it's already nice and warm. And I'm not quite ready with my onion. What am I making? Well, primarily I'm making cookies tonight. We've got these spiced cookies made with did I just almost say yerba mate? I hope I didn't say yerba mate earlier. But with garam masala. So spiced, sort of warm blend of spices. We got chocolate chippers. We got more chocolate chippers up here in front of me. We got thumbprints that spread a bit too much, but are still going to be delicious. And we got more to make later on. But I am thinking at this point we're probably going to be delaying until tomorrow with the rest of these cookies. I was already planning to do more cookies tomorrow anyways. I mean, it was always the plan that this was going to be a 2-day operation. I bought it because I have actually a weekly ingredient challenge. And one of the weeks it won. I don't tend to buy spice blends myself, normally. I've been buying whatever the ingredient is in the challenge, so I bought a spice blend. Normally I would just mix the spices myself, because then I can mix them how I want to. But let's see. Yeah, I bought one of the typical brands. Get our onion going here in our pan. Hopefully these are still good. I've had these around in the oven. I've used these 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 recipes already. So we're using up the last of them here tonight. Here, catch. Nice. Yeah, I can find the no salt ones. Spice blends are generally an okay thing. But when you buy them from the small stores, you also gotta equate that they're also going to put the spices they want to put in those blends. And not, necessarily the best spices for the mix. The cinnamon they're getting is a really good deal for them. You can expect, your Chinese 5 spice and all the other ones are all stacked with cinnamon. Sort of a thing. And so, unless it's maybe like the spice blend that they make, I'm just not a spice blend dude. You can really smell that onion now. Ooh, gave a rough one for you for the first one of the evening. Or maybe something. Is this the first scramble of the evening? First one I've noticed going. Nice, Henry. I gotta do this battle here soon. I know I'm forgetting my Stream Raiders battle. We need to get to that in a moment. Can't let this onion burn. We're gonna turn the heat down on that. And I'm going to add a lid to that rice because it still isn't up to a boil. That is my smallest burner, so yeah, it's sort of small burner that could. Let's do our battle. Let's go to war. Uh-oh, Henny. That's a Picasso move. Victory. Gaia Shield getting those assists. Inchby running away with the scroll though. But we're gonna go down here and do this chest battle. Oh, I gotta put a unit down on that battlefield. I didn't put my unit down on the battlefield. I'm gonna go to the top. There we go. We'll go top down. Back to chopping peppers. I don't know, Daria was almost more my jam as far as the two of those. I mean, they were epic. The movie was epic when it came out and all that stuff, but actually, they were pretty cheap this year around me. They were really expensive the year before. I bought this bag here that I said I've already used for 3 dishes, and this is the 4th. Was $4, I think, for the whole bag. It was a pound of peppers. At least I think it was a pound of peppers. Okay, keep back on these peppers. We're saving this for with the chicken. Yes, they are, Admiral. Well, they're often sweet, but the smaller the peppers are, typically they're the hotter too. So hit those with a bit of salt. Pepper. Hey Maz, welcome in. How you doing this evening? We've been making cookies. Chocolate chippers, garam masala, spiced cookies. Got strawberry jam thumbprints that spread out too much on me. Oh, it's smelling quite lovely in here. And then on top of it, we got these peppers and onions on the stove. Space cookies. Throwing a bit of cilantro in here with this. Using the freeze-dried cilantro. So we'll take these off of the heat after I mix that in. Because I don't want to get that too much heat. That was a long one, yeah. I haven't quite finished my coffee, but I'm done with my coffee. Some nice heat going in the pan there. We'll pull our chicken back over here. Pat dry anywhere that still looks like it needs drying. Salt. Skin side on both of these. And these are going into the pan. Chicken pepper cookie. We got a good oil going on our water back there, so I'm going to cut the heat on that. Get rid of our chicken board. What program to use? I use Pixel Chat. Sort of a stay over from when I was on Mixer. It's through a web page. I have considered actually changing that because I've seen there's a couple out there now that have the option to remove them, which I would like to have proper closed captions, which means they're an option to be on or off, instead of just captions. Wait until we get a nice, good sear on that side. Yeah, honey, there's actually one that I came across, and I forget who I saw that actually has that. And yeah, it showed captions on their stream. But it was working with the Twitch overlay thing to allow you to turn it off. turn our pan here so we're getting a little bit more even cook on them. The left-hand side, or the far side from chat, unless you have chat switched, is typically the hotter side of my pan. The side closer to the peppers there is typically the colder side of my pan. And that's from the burner, I think. I think the burner, both with the fact that the pilot's right about here, that blocks part of the burner. But I think because the fan is here, it's pulling it towards the center. What do you mean by that, Admiral? I mean, I left the tendons in here. There's an obvious tendon in both the tenderloin That's good, Bun Buns. That means it's just something hopefully small. Get over it in a day or two. I mean, all right, let's give that a turn. Nice color there. Nope, that was just it laying against the pan. But that was the skin side, so that was going to be the smoothest side to begin with. That's interesting. I've never had that happen. Silly bot. Silly bot. Silly Twitch bot. I have it up there. I'm a little over a boil, holding a boil temp on the flame. Oh, there was a decent amount of oil in the pan to begin with. It's mostly gone into it or cooked off at this point. We still have our oven warm here. So I think I'm actually going to finish this in the oven. Admiral, I think I've read something about that. Very vaguely familiar to me. I have not come across it, and I don't know the exact reasons for it, or how to spot it. Oh, I love heat. I love spice. I think blackened is sometimes a little bit of a waste of it because you're burning some of it off. I don't know if blackened is necessarily my favorite way to get something really spicy. That said, blackened is good every now and then. Those are pretty much all the way through. I'm gonna be lucky to get those thumbprints off of that parchment with any jelly still to them at all. I'm also a little overspiced at this point in my life. I've done the high heat stuff, I've done the habanero, or I've done the I don't need the issues in the morning in the bathroom. It's like I commonly said, there was someone that was coming into chat and was talking about how they were doing super, super hot foods. And that's cool. Go ahead and check it out if you love it. Even the better, more to you. But at the same time, there is no winner in a hot spice eating contest. Like, even if you win the contest, you didn't win. Nice, light, fluffy rice. Looking lovely there. Add a bit of salt to that. Really light. Like, I could have hit that a lot heavier with the cumin. But the lemon, definitely there. So we'll throw that back on the stove. Just let that stay warm. We're gonna give this chicken another minute or two. And then we're gonna make a real quick pan sauce. Basmati. How much longer do we wait for that chicken? It's got a good name. Jasmine is some good rice, Maz. How you liking HelloFresh? Is that working for you? I like hearing about those. I sort of feel like they're good on one hand, but they're not the full thing for people. But it's a lovely way to get people cooking at home. However, at the same time, it just sort of it allows you to cook at home. Words can't talk. It'll get you to cook at home, but it doesn't get you to build up that pantry that allows you to, oh, I can just grab some rice and chicken and I've got all the spices and everything else I need at home in order to make it. I've got stock already made in the freezer. I've got, all the stuff that I need in order to make a dinner just that, quick and easy, because all that small stuff. That is unfortunately what I have heard of some of them, that even though they have pretty big menus, they get a lot more seafood than they want, or their options are somewhat That's cool that someone's doing that. Because, yeah, that should be really the ultimate goal. Especially if they get you hooked on their service and they can build you up your pantry so that you can do other stuff, but you'll still rely on their service for that couple easy dinners a week sort of a thing. I think that's really probably the sweet spot for that type of a business. That you're not going to get people burnt out. You're going to keep them a lot longer. You're going to build a lot more loyalty because you're building them up, not just locking them in. But I have no idea about emails, but that sounds amazing to me. I mean, you could even get a bit. That would be a good one, even for. Yeah, maybe I should start that. Because then you can get into selling people the individual brands that they want for their pantry and in bulk with their dinner. And then just have a database smart enough to realize, oh yeah, this person ordered flour last week. They probably have flour still. Okay, we got our chicken coming out of the oven here now. Take these, put these with the peppers and onions off to the side for the moment. Turn that flame back on low. Well, medium low. And then we pull out our handy dandy chicken stock ice cubes. Part of my pantry. Hit that with a pinch of salt. Black pepper. MSG. Little honey. Okay, more than a little. Some mustard. Lemon. Heat off. Welcome back, Tree. And a solid tablespoon of butter. Alright, let's do up our final stage here of deliciousness. Photos of the cookies will be in the Discord and on Instagrams a bit later on. Yes, we got a pan reduction sauce with some honey, chicken stock, mustard, lemon juice, and butter. We'll start with some of our rice here, though. Very professional plating here tonight. Yeah, we got the whole grain mustard, if you notice the seeds in the sauce there. Can maybe use a splash of sliced green onion, but I think that's going to be delicious just as is. I think our thumbprint cookies were maybe a fail. I doubt I'm going to get these, or at least a majority of them, off of the pan with any of the jelly, really. I think the chocolate chippers were a great success. I think the other cookies are going to be great tomorrow evening. Let's do our battle right quick. Boo-hoo. Boo. No. Let's see who's out there in Twitch land tonight. I'm gonna be enjoying that. Let's put a plate together of cookies here while I'm figuring out who's around. We haven't had anyone guide the raid in a couple of days. What was Maz saying? What were we playing to Maz? What was Maz? That was a while ago. Alright, everyone. I am going to be back tomorrow with more cookie goodness. I'll be doing all sorts of other cookies. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'm going to go and enjoy this while it's still possibly somewhat warm. Still got the vote going for Wednesday. I'm going to close that tomorrow. But we've got the vote going on for the ingredient challenge on Wednesday. And Friday, I saw this viral, well, I don't know if it's a viral thing or I found an article on it. And so I'm going to try and make a camembert burger using camembert as the buns on Christmas Eve. So tune in for that if you want to see me have a heart attack live on stream. Anyways, thank you for joining me tonight. As I said, I'll be back here tomorrow. I think I'm going to wrap up here. And without anyone guiding the raid, I think we're going to close it. So, have a great night, everyone. Hope to see you back again tomorrow. Bye-bye now.